Another one? What's with these guys?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Red United TV. It's your boy Ivorian Spicer. We are back again with another Manchester United podcast, another catch-up episode. As always, remember to subscribe to Red United TV. Smash that like button. Follow Red United TV across all social media platforms by clicking on the description and click on the link tree. Yeah, but of course, Instagram Red United TV 1, and of course, make sure you become a member of Red United TV by clicking on the join button. But we are here to discuss everything Manchester United, reflect on the game that took place on Saturday, a 2-0 win against Tottenham Hotspurs, where Manchester United got 3 points, 4 wins in a row. Can Manchester United make it 5 wins against West Ham tomorrow night? Remember, we are live tomorrow for your watch along at, I think, is it 8 p.m.? 8 p.m. kickoff, I believe it's at 8:15 kickoff. Oh, but usually 15 minutes before kickoff. So make sure you tune in 15 minutes before kickoff. But yes, ecstatic for us Manchester United fans. We are all happy. We love what we're seeing right now. We're enjoying it. All we're hoping for and waiting for is for Manchester United to get that 5th win. We enjoy it, bro. 5 wins in a row. 4 wins in a row. What can you say about it? We're just happy Manchester United fans. I will be joined by Amok later on during the stream, so make sure you guys continue to watch. It's going to be a small panel, just me and myself and Amok today. Jerome can't join us, and Ems can't join us today. So we just keep the show running, you know. I like the solo shows. I like shows where I could just express myself and speak to you guys directly as well. So, as always, the show must run and it must go on. Doesn't matter. But guys, let's talk about it because, of course, you guys saw the game yesterday. But a little bit of news. We saw Gary Neville, which I will post that to Amok when he joins in. Not Gary Neville. Gary Neville saying that Ruben Ivorian should be sued by Kobe Mainoo for the way he's been treated. He cost him a year of his career. We'll discuss that a bit later on in the show. But yes, it's all about the game against Tottenham. Manchester United did us proud. It was a great weekend. A lunchtime kickoff for Manchester United. But let's go straight into it. First, I will give you my views, my thoughts, and everything. Big up Ems. I'm very sure he says Ruben out. That's not supposed to say Carrick in. He's meant to write Ruben out because he's still stuck on that phase of Ruben Ivorian still being here. His ghost still haunts him. That's what Ruben is doing right now. His ghost still on him. Ems also says Kobe Mainoo we trust. 100%, man. 100%. Let's get straight into it. While I wait for Amok to come on, let me kick it off. It is Manchester United 2, Tottenham Hotspurs. Tottenham Hotspurs, I used to call them, but it's now called Tottenham. Tottenham 0. Manchester United collecting 3 points. The most vital 3 points we can. And we have to say, revenge is served best. As I said, the revenge is first served best cold. Correct? That's what it is. That's what it is. But guys, Amok is out there. He just popped into on the stream. Let me just bring him in. Yes, just to let you know, you are on mute. Just to let you know, as you're walking on the streets, we can't hear you, but you're on mute. Yep, you muted yourself, so I can see you're walking on the street. But yes, as I was saying earlier on, yes, 2-0 to Manchester United. M says, Ruben, bro, wasted 14 months of my life. Yeah, he's wasted 14 months of Kobe Mainoo's life, which you should be put in prison for. I also said 1,000 lashes Ruben Amorim deserves just for the way he treated Kobe Mainoo. I couldn't believe it. But back to the match. Manchester United collecting 3 points. Revenge is best served cold. That's the word. And Manchester United did that to Tottenham. Tottenham started the game well. So did we. It was a good half for Manchester United. But then again, Romero, who loves to collect and continues to collect red cards, got sent off against Manchester United so early in the game, in the first 23 minutes, which meant that Tottenham had to pay 60 for the rest of the minutes, about half an hour of football without 11 men, just playing against 10 men. When Manchester United took advantage of it, because I remember the last time Manchester United played against a 10-man team, Everton, for God knows how long, Ruben Amorim lost. So for me, if that was Ruben Amorim that was in charge of that particular game, as soon as Tottenham went 1-0 down, I'm guaranteed you with the 3 at the back and 2 midfielders, Bruno playing deep with Casemiro, we would have lost that game. 100%, I know that we would have lost that game. But Manchester United did it in this occasion because why? Carrick, Michael Carrick, as I like to say with his name with a French accent, because he ain't English, bro. The way he manages and plays football, he ain't English. Michael Carrick, yes, led the team to a 2-0 victory against 10-man Tottenham. Manchester United's first goal coming from, of course, a brilliant goal, a Buemo. Clever set piece. Manchester United, I gotta say, have improved tremendously on set pieces. And yeah, we can call us Man Corner FC. We'll take it. Because for so many years, guys, we was dying from set pieces. It was horrible to watch Manchester United with set pieces. It was an absolute waste. We was like, why are we even getting this corner for? We're just gonna fluff it. We was never good at delivering set pieces and scoring from it. Well, this time it's changed. Some could say maybe it's down to Ruben Amorim's coaching team. That has been one of the plus of Ruben Amorim for this season. I think that's the only plus I can say. With the rest, he's been trash. He's been absolute trash. But Manchester United, a clever set piece, short play from Bruno Fernandes to lay it into Kobe Mainoo, who laid it back to the pathway of Buemo to just finish it in where it just sneaked into the corner. Tottenham were out of their depth in that set piece. I don't know if it was just that we had the extra man and they didn't have that player to cover that particular area, whether it made a difference or not. We would have still scored from a set piece. But big up to Brandon Boomer that keeps scoring for Manchester United. I am so happy for him. He's been one of our best players. In my opinion, our best signing so far, apart from Lemens. Lemens is up there, but Buemo he's our top goal scorer, and he's doing his job. He's doing the business. That's what I like to see from Brandon Buemo. And of course, Manchester United making it 2-0. Brilliant second goal. Brilliant interplay. Across from Diogo Dalot to find his Portuguese compatriot, the Portuguese magnifico Bruno Fernandes. I think the finish as well was great. Even though it came off his shin, I don't know if he scuffed it, but it was great. It was great to see Bruno finishing it off well. So big up to him, Bruno, making it 2-0. Manchester United collecting that 3 points. It was wonderful to see. For me personally, I have to say, I like the fact that we was dominant throughout the whole game. We was always in control. Even when Tottenham had a 11v11, I always felt that we was in control of the game. I always felt like we could do something. I never felt like we was losing. And it's the first time you go into these type of games and you're like, yeah, we can take something. We can take 3 points out of Tottenham. They're not that great. And you look at them, they're sitting third. I mean, they're sitting 14th on the table with their manager, Thomas the Frank Engine, can't even get points, can't even get a winner. And a certain someone in this group chat, his favorite manager, Thomas the Frank Engine, ain't doing so well. They can't buy a win. They can't buy a win at all. No one will sell them a win for them. No. Even if you're charging, even if they will pay outlandish money, they just can't buy it. Not at all. It's really sad to see Tottenham in this kind of position. 2 seasons in a row. First, they thought it was Postecoglou that was the problem. But you look at them now. Also, Thomas the Frank Engine is a problem. The way he decides for football, he was never meant to be. I'll be very honest with you. There's certain managers that are not meant to be managing at the highest level, although they're good at managing mid-level teams, and that's their level. And I know people are ambitious in life and they want to jump the gun or take that opportunity, like someone like Oli, who had the opportunity to manage Manchester United. They were never that. They were never him. They're just mid-level club managers. And we need to accept that. And some of them need to accept it. It's good to jump and get that opportunity. Yes, you're brave enough, but you should know your level. You should know your level. I always say that. You should always know your level. You should know when something's just too much for you and it's not within your facilities, or you don't have the capacity, as us Africans love to say. And he never had the capacity. And that's why I was so skeptical on Thomas Frank to come over to Manchester United to be the manager. No. Last time we had a mid-level manager that was still doing so good, what happened? That was David Moyes. I was trying to call it David Moist at that time there, and he failed. He failed at Old Trafford. He failed at Manchester United. Yep. Oli was a relegation manager. He punched way, way, way above his weight. You know, it's like a 3 going out with a 10. And you just have to look at him and say, yo, bro, I can't lie to you, bro, but that 10 right there, that's not you, bro. It's not you. You need to leave her alone. You need to break up with her because she can do way better than you. That's what tends to be. They can do way better. Manchester United can do way better. And Tottenham can do way better as well. And Ruben Scamron was that guy that, like, you look at him and you're thinking, yo, bro, like, you know you're a 5, by the way. Nah, no, I lied. 4. You're a 4. Manchester United right now is a 10. You need to leave, bro. You're not meant to be together. This relationship doesn't make no sense. Like, you question, how did you get with that? It don't make no sense. What do you have that I don't have? It is what it is. But I'm very happy with even the way the manager set up his team today was it was fantastic. I know he persisted on playing the same starting 11. I would have loved to see Benjamin Sesko start. You know, give a proper striker up front to battle. But I believe against West Ham, you can't just play with a false 9. I don't know. Playing away, you want to stretch teams out and have Mbeumo running the lines, but you need that strength, man. And I think it's time to start putting that faith back into Benjamin Sesko to get goals, because he's the striker. He's the one that we spent money on. So I would like to see him start tomorrow, but he should have started again. He should have started after scoring that winning goal to build up his confidence against Fulham. He should have started against Tottenham. But hey, I take it as it is. And I hope that they'll make a slight bit of change, because you need some fresh legs, because that's us playing on Saturday and Tuesday. So the manager needs some fresh legs against West Ham tomorrow. But I'm happy with the 3 points. I think you all are happy with the 3 points. I don't know what's going on with you, but you're on mute, and I would like to pass the baton to you to get your thoughts of the game against Tottenham. Well, I guess we can get that later. But in terms of players, I want to say Kobe Mainoo was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Half turns, beating the press, interplay, exceptional. Absolutely exceptional. I said it again, it's a crime for what Ruben Scammery did to Kobe Mainoo. He should be jailed. He should be jailed. In fact, people in his household should be questioning his decision making. They should be saying to, especially family members, or his wife should be saying, "Why didn't you start Kobe? Like, I see him for Carrick, and he does a way better job than what Bruno Fernandes would have done in that sixth position. So why are you benching him? Why are you telling us that he competes for Bruno's place? Bruno should be played further forward. Bruno should be competing in the number 10 position. So there's a lot of questions to be asked about Ruben Amorim's decision to just drop Kobe Mainoo. But Kobe Mainoo was absolute class. Bruno was great at times. Did give the ball away. I was so frustrated. Did you give me a thumbs up when you're ready to talk? Because I don't know. You need to unmute yourself.
I'm still on the track. I'm in the transfer beach from home, so I can just listen to you and I can just try and give it some little thoughts.
Hopefully, I'm still going strong because I don't know how long I can hold it on for because I got so much things to say and then I run out of words.
You can still go on, like literally in the next few minutes, because I'm coming off like 2 stops.
All right, as I was saying, yeah, back to what I was saying. You can mute yourself. Yes. So again, what was I saying earlier on? Bruno was amazing in that game. It's frustrating for him to not get another assist when he lined up Benjamin Sesko and Sesko never finished it. And you saw the frustration in Bruno's face. He dropped and collapsed on the floor saying, "Yo, man, I'm trying to get this record. Like, I got 12 assists. I'm trying to make it 13 and break this Premier League record. You know, this could be my last season for Manchester United. You just never know." And Cunha and Amad Diallo, especially, again, you have to look at Ruben Amorim and say, you played Ahmad at wing back. I saw Ahmad the way he played for Ivory Coast up front on the wing. And I just couldn't understand why our manager just restricts you from playing the football that you know, Ruben Amorim. Like, we see the difference in class, the touches, the ability to beat players when you want to put Ahmed further forward, the interplay, the relationship he has with the players in terms of 1-2s. It's just too much. It is too much. And when they're playing the Rabonas and everything, I just sometimes just can't believe it. Like, this manager was just self-sabotaging himself. I don't know if he wanted the sack, but the way he just lines up his players didn't make no sense. But another player we would like to talk about, Casemiro. I'm going to miss you. I know your time is coming towards an end, and I can understand that because of your age. And again, you could be playing great this season, but as soon as next season starts, you might just be even legless. You just never know. That's how football works. Yeah, a couple of months ago, you were playing fine, but when you have that season, when the season ends and you start a new season, players do regress after a couple of weeks of rest. But Casemiro, we will surely miss him. We wish he was younger. We wish we had him a bit earlier on as well. Not when he was in his 30s. But that would have meant that Manchester United was doing extremely well, that we can poach the best players in their best form from the best team. And you know the last 10 years hasn't been that great. So there was no way we would have gotten a Casemiro at his prime. Because we were shit while he was at his prime, winning trophies at Madrid. I don't think we can convince him to join Manchester United when he was 28, when he was winning 3 Champions League in a row, 4 Champions League in a row. How many he's won in a row? We would have not been able to convince him unless we was competing and playing against him in the Champions League final, which we did not. Yes, or winning the Premier Leagues, or just being up there, always challenging, which we was not. We were scrubs. But Casemiro, I will definitely miss him. And I have to say, ever since Maguire come back, but Lisandro Martinez is who I would like to talk about. This guy is class. No, His passing, left foot, the way he drives that ball straight to beat a press and get it straight to his guy. Quick sit passes with that left foot of his. I've missed that. We've all missed that. I just hope he doesn't get injured. I hope he doesn't get injured because it'll be lovely to have a player like Lisandro Martinez who passes the ball and distributes from the back as lovely as him as his backup. I would love to have that, but you can never replicate players. Maguire's been great since he's come back from injury, but I would love to see Lenny Euro start. I love to see Lenny Euro start. I know his confidence is a bit down, but come on, man. That's why I'm hoping to see a bit of fresh legs tomorrow because of the amount of games that we've had, the amount of days that we have from Saturday to Tuesday. I'm expecting Michael Carrick to make those changes. But apart from that, Manchester United done well. I cannot complain. The starting lineup was good, regardless of the fact that I wanted Benjamin Sesko to start, guys. But he didn't start. Lenny Euro to start. Just some fresh faces, just to keep the momentum going. But the momentum was never lost. It was never lost. So, why fix something that's not broken? Can't complain. I got to big up the manager, man. Michael Carrick himself, you got to big him up, man. He's done so well, and I'm happy for him. I'm not saying that he should get the job. I'm just saying I'm happy for him. I'm glad that it's him. I'm glad it's not that pussy or Ollie. Because that guy's a failure. He is a failure. I can't even believe he was close to getting that guy. But anyway, guys. But while I wait for a mook, let's move up to the next section. Let's move up to my next topic because, of course, as I was saying earlier on, Gary Lineker said it in his show recently that Ruben Amorim should get sued by Kobe Mainoo. If I was Kobe Mainoo, I would sue him. And Gary Lineker, which was wild because I've never heard such thing of a player suing a manager for almost killing their career. You've wasted 1 year of Kobe Mainoo's life. But at the same time, I would like to say I would sue him too for trying to sabotage and destroy my career if I was Kobe Mainoo. There is no reason for Ruben Amorim to bench Kobe and make him compete for Bruno Fernandes's place. It was criminal. It's an offense. He deserves jail time. He deserves 1,000 lashes, if anything. I can't lie to you. We would tie him up and just whip him from the back because I don't understand. Like, you see a player like Kobe Mainoo who's just come straight into the team. The game against Manchester City, to Arsenal, to Fulham, to Tottenham. The guy looks like he's never missed a game. The guy just comes in here and just plays fantastic football. I don't think I've rarely seen Kobe Mainoo play bad. I've rarely seen it when he starts a game. Not these cameo appearances that the manager's been throwing him on. The manager wanted him to play bad. Like those cameo appearances. Who's motivated to come in the 80th minute and play 10 minutes, or the 85th minute and play 5 minutes for Manchester United, knowing that you're second choice to Bruno Fernandes? Yeah, when you're not supposed to be competing for the same position. Who would be motivated? But for someone to come in like that, play that football, yeah, my man deserves jail time. Nah, I cannot understand. Like he doesn't even look like he's lacking match fitness. He comes straight in, slot in, and bosses the midfield. And for the first time, I have to say, guys, those 4 games, Manchester United bossed the midfield in those games. They held their own against Manchester City in midfield. They held their own against Arsenal. Kobe Mainoo was one of those players against Manchester City that shouted at Bruno and said, when we get the ball, let's keep it. A young boy like that telling the captain, when we get the ball, let's keep it. Bruno should be ashamed of himself for a young boy to tell him that, because he should be the one that was to be telling everyone, when we get the ball, let's keep it. Because Bruno can't keep the ball. He can't keep the ball. But he should be the one that's be telling everyone, keep the ball, keep the ball, keep the ball. Not a 20-year-old. Not a 20-year-old telling you, let's keep it, bro. Yeah, you waste balls too much. You waste it. But yes, jail time is required. Jail time is required. And I'd say, yeah, I'm pretty much pleased. So yes, Gary Lineker's right. I would have sued him. I would have 100% sued him. You guys continue smashing that like button and share across social media platform as we are in this podcast. Remember, I am live tomorrow. Let me just go check my schedule. Yep, live at 7:40. Not 7:45. Got that one wrong. Yes, live at 8 p.m. for 8:15 kickoff. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow as well at 8 p.m. for the watch along. We're hoping that Manchester United can get 5 in a row. Can we do that? We'll discuss that. We will discuss that. But yes, just want to get you guys some news quickly, see what's going on. Hopefully, Manchester United got some team news in regards to tomorrow. And look at that, we've got news here coming from Manchester United. We're coming from, let's see. Coming from EPO Index, reports say that Manchester United are set to battle for Arsenal in race to sign £65 million Premier League player who is Ilman Ndiaye as it heats up to battle with Arsenal for Ndiaye. That's an interesting thing. But guys, let's go straight into the next topic while I have you guys here. So it looks like we could be a short stream today. So can Manchester United as well win 5 in a row for tomorrow's game? I really hope so, Manchester United, because there's so much at stake. Knowing that Manchester United have that pressure of going to the 5th game, which is going to be the most important game. It's going to be pressurizing because, of course, they know that if they win 5 in a row, someone gets a haircut. Are they able to handle that? Are they able to withstand that pressure? And I would say if Manchester United are able to get 5 in a row, they will be able to say that. Actually, we will be able to say that Manchester United are potentially back. They are potentially back. 5 in a row is a big statement. It's going to be very hard for the players underneath the floodlights against a West Ham team that is surviving, trying to fight against relegation. It's going to be difficult. I remember a couple of years back when we had to go to West Ham, and which was the last game at the Boiling Stadium, and we needed to get the points. I remember Martial scoring before he scored a winning goal. but West Ham decided to come back, win, beat us, and then that was the last game at the stadium. I hope that Manchester United can go there and get the fifth win. We are in confidence, but if we do, to me, I'm gonna start screaming that Manchester United are back.
Most people doing it already, fam.
It's a bit too early, but
No.
5 wins in a row, and our boy cuts his hair. That's telling the world
True.
that Manchester United are technically back. So our
That's
boy
a
cut
big
his hair.
sign.
Because it took him 2 years, taken 2 years under Ruben Amorim.
That's
and
a
Eric
bit
Ten
sad,
Hag.
you know. But you was mentioning, you did say something. You was putting, you was talking about Kobe. I was watching Owen Agrips saying that over there. I think this weekend, since he's been watching Kobe play for United, he hasn't seen Kobe had a bad game. And you were saying the same thing. I was just smiling because, yes, not every day is Christmas. Some days are rough. But Kobe is one of them players that, with the talent, like we all seen his first introduction to England, what he did. And the talent's already there. If you got players like this and you can't really help them achieve the potentials, it means you're not a good manager. And the style he was playing does not fit the Premier League itself. And I feel like one thing I noticed, anyone that ever played for Manchester United, like the players that come back to manage or be part of the management team, I've seen difference in the team, how we play, how we approach games. And that's beautiful to see. Just seeing how we play these days. It reminds me of 1998, 96, 2008, 2006, 2010. Counter-attacking football. But with this new style, it's not just counter-attacking football. This is the first time I'm seeing my team play kind of tiki-taka with a fast pace. The passes are just incredible. Like, I don't know if you notice how we play. We don't play with the three defenders, but whatever we do, we still got the triangle play. We got the triangle. You got three players together. Like, this is what I've been seeing with Carrick. And I've been saying any manager that needs to manage this club needs to play with the triangle. Because whenever you got three players together, it's easy for them to pass the ball among themselves. And I've seen this since Carrick came into this club. I've seen that triangle. Like, players just... The one-touch football. When was the last time we played one-touch football?
To be fair, he plays 2 touches. First touch, then pass, and a second touch.
No, the players.
Like,
I've seen
they're playing 2 touches. One touch, but mainly they play with 2 touches. He prefers his players to take 2 touches. That's it, maximum.
And the way Bruno has, like, I know he's still got that side of him that he still loses the ball, but I'm seeing a much more better Bruno Fernandes than the past 18 months. Like, he's more engaged. His work ethics, incredible. The only thing that Bruno needs to do is that stop giving the ball too much. I know you want to play fast, but you got to get used to your teammates as well. Like, you got to know where people are for you to make them quick passes. But sometimes when it works, it looks elegant. And that's a beautiful thing. The team itself, like you said, we don't want to get too over our heads and stuff. But it's been brilliant to just watch us play and see what we've been doing, how we control the games. Like, game management is very important. And team management is also very important. And I'm seeing both of these two things working together, complementing each other. The substitutions, they've been brilliant. I'm seeing Sesko coming in. For me, Sesko don't have to score goals. But obviously, as the main striker, you need to be scoring goals. But just him being there, because even the ball that Bruno scored, the last ball, it was for Sesko. They forgot about Bruno.
Mm-hmm.
So you see what Sesko brings into the club. His ball control is impeccable. Like, his passes, holding up the play, it's too good with it. So at the end of the day, I feel like all us fans got to do right now is just keep pushing this club forward, keep praising this club, keep supporting this club. I know some of us lost the momentum because of whatever we've been going through, but it's just beautiful to see us do what we do this past few weeks, or from last month to this month. It's just beautiful. I'm really pleased with the players. Like I'm seeing different attitude. I'm seeing different side. Like it's the thing that most of the time we all cost this players that they're lazy, they don't work hard, they don't even want to defend. There was this time in the against Tottenham in the second half. Tottenham couldn't come out. We would just box them in the half. I know people might say, oh, because they were playing against 10 men. But listen to this, yeah? My excuse for that is we played against Everton. He had 10 men, it was still lost.
Yep. Yes.
So if we could do that against teams that we've been struggling against, and for me, I'm not being disrespectful to Everton. I know Tottenham having a rough patch, but Tottenham's a better team than Everton. And the way we played against Tottenham, it was really good. Without, even if it was like 11 men in the pitch for both clubs, 11-11, we would have won that match. We had the intensity, we had the passes, we had everything in the match that just could lead to a goal. And one thing that I've noticed, and I'm not even scared to say this, we can concede goals because it's football. But one thing that I know United is going to score again, and I haven't felt like this since Sir Alex Ferguson. I know people might say we're getting over our heads, it's just early, but this is the second half of the season already. The season is early. Yes, we got a different face as a manager, but that's someone that knows the culture of the club. That's someone that played in the Premier League. That's someone that has won trophies with this club, not just random trophies. We made big elite trophies. So he knows the culture of this club. He knows what they want. And to see his team, I didn't even know no Southgate, that his brother. He's part of the management team. We got Evans.
Johnny Evans, you mean?
No, Southgate's brother. What's his name?
Southgate don't have a brother there.
No. Oh, there's
Jonathan Woodgate is there. Jonathan Woodgate is there.
Woodgate,
and Steve Clark.
That's who I was talking about. Just to see these ex-players coming together, it means a lot. Like, if they could continue with the same process, if they could do everything that we've seen. To be honest with you, I don't know. He said in the group chat or on the podcast last week, saying that if Carrick continues with this good form, what's the point of giving a foreign manager to come manage Manchester United? Because there's something that we don't see. I believe most of these foreign managers struggle to understand the league itself, and playing for managing Manchester United as a club, it's like a big burden. The pressure is too much for these people. Amon came in looking cool, but somehow we all saw the stress in his face in the latter part of his career in Manchester United. So you need someone who's been able to deal with playing for the club itself, and someone who knows the culture and tradition. If the club decides not to give Carrick the job, I would advise the club to put Carrick in the management team so he could learn from whoever's going to come and develop himself. But we need to keep someone like Carrick as a future manager for this club.
Yeah, but
or just give him the job if
Carrick is a manager. He's not an assistant anymore. He's done it at Middlesbrough.
Now I know what he's saying. But we got our opinions. But the owners at this club, they always change things, not because we want to, it's what suits them. So I'm just saying, just in case, I would love to see Carrick at this club, because it's shown us something that we've missed for a very long time. The intensity, the passing, like we were saying this weekend. When was the last time we saw a team playing like that, keeping the ball? Well, one thing that I know every single Manchester United fan they complain about is the ball retention. But nowadays, we get in possession. Like everything is working, everything is clicking. I just hope the owners could look after Carrick. If he gets the job, I'm not, because I know Michael Carrick going to do what Ferguson does. They're not going for big names. They're going for people who could do the job. And sometimes at this club, that's what we need. Not big names. We need people to come in who could actually do this job. Like we need someone to work hard. Most Manchester fans think Dalot is not all right. Dalot is just average player. But one thing I always say to play us fans, yeah, every single manager that we've had has played Dalot. If it was that trash, why would they play? We got other players,
That's true.
One thing I noticed is this: his abilities might not be what we look forward to, but that working ethic, like say someone that works hard for this club, Dallas always been working hard for this club, and I'll give him his flower for that. And I can see much improvement in everything that we do.
100%. So, our thoughts for tomorrow's game against West Ham? Can Manchester United make it 5 in a row?
Based on the current table itself and how West Ham has been playing, I think I'm not saying don't judge me. I'm not saying it's gonna be a walk in the park, but we should go and get some win because they're falling apart slowly. We've seen how they play. They lost the chemistry, lost the momentum, lost the motivation. And these are things in football that you got to capitalize on when you play in your position. Find out the weakness and capitalize on that. Based on whatever is going on right now, I believe we can face any team and win. So let's just pray that, because the Premier League is difficult. You might beat all the big clubs, but the Manchester United, one thing I noticed, clubs that are sitting in the relegation table, we always find it hard to beat these clubs.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I don't know what it is, but let's just be optimistic. It's a good vibe, good feeling. Let's forget about the wins. Let's just concentrate on how we play, how the players been able to express themselves on the pitch. If they continue the same expression, I think the West Ham game should be all right. We should be winning that game with, I don't want to say with ease, but kind of comfortable. So it should be a comfortable win for us tomorrow.
Hopefully, it is a comfortable win. I truly believe that Manchester United can get that fifth win. I know it's going to be hard and difficult for us, especially underneath the floodlights going to West Ham. But I feel like we can do it. What's your score prediction before we end the show? What do you think? I'm going for a 2-1 win for Manchester United.
I would say 2-0. Another 2-0. Because the keeper himself has been brilliant. And I saw a quote this afternoon by Mikel Obi saying other clubs should be pissed off because Manchester didn't even fight for the keeper. Because we used to fighting for players with other clubs. We got this keeper easily. And since he came to the club, we have seen much difference with the keeper section. We've seen Onana, we've seen behind there, if that's his name. We've seen all the mistakes that they've been making. But this keeper, that's who I'm putting my bet on.
Yep, and hopefully so tomorrow we'll do well and get the 3 points. Remember, guys, I'm live tomorrow, 8 o'clock. It's an 8:15 kickoff. And then, of course, the match reaction follows after the full time. And then on Wednesday, I'll be live again at 6 p.m. giving you some latest Manchester United news. Make sure you guys tune in as well. And obviously, this weekend is the FA Cup. We're not in the FA Cup, so it's Valentine's Day for me. So
all thanks to Amran.
Thanks to no. That was Darren Fletcher, Brighton.
Yeah, but
second game.
That all thanks to Amran.
Yeah, but you can say that too. All thanks to Amran.
He didn't put the right structure. So Fletcher was just guessing, and but we should be right though. Just like you mentioned, for the fact that we're not playing any other competition, as it is, we just got the Premier League to concentrate on. I think that's a biggest positive for us. I'm not saying we might win the league, but we should be able to finish either second or fourth. From either third or fourth. Even second, there's a better possibility that we might finish second. But I don't want to get too gas over myself. But I'll give us the third and fourth position if we continue the same thing. Because we don't have nothing to do. Like, the manager should just go in every game, say, I want to win this game. You lot then playing next weekend. You're not playing the Champions League. You're not playing in the Europa. You're not playing a Carabao Cup. You're not playing FA Cup. So if this is what we've got, the mentality should be different. We should go in every single game hoping to win them games. So, yeah.
100%, guys. And that's the show at the end of the day. This is the catch-up. So your boy will back next week, Monday, again. To actually wait. Yeah, we should be back next week. but there's nothing to reflect on because it's a midweek game. We should be, but we'll see. Just make sure you guys keep your eyes on the live streams to see what's on the calendar. As you can see, I always put things up in advance for you guys to see what's the next live show. So it should be there. Just keep your eyes on it. If it's not the week, it's the week after, because I don't think there's not FA Cup. There's nothing to really discuss. So it could be a day off, or I could just do some news. It is what it is. But guys, as always, remember to keep it united. This has been your latest Manchester United catch up podcast. And of course, remember to keep it united. And remember to keep it Red United. We're live tomorrow again. So till next time, peace and love. We will see you.